Today we're firing up the barbecue for something truly delicious. Moroccan spiced lamb kebabs. They're smoky, juicy and absolutely packed with flavour. These are perfect for a summer feast, a weekend cook up or just when you want to try something different from your usual barbecue fare. Either way, what is for sure is once you've tried them, you'll be cooking these on repeat. I hope you're all well. I'm Shane, welcome back to It's Cooking Good. So we're going to start by marinating our lamb and I'm using leg of lamb. I've got 500 grams here which I've had diced into nice big cubes. If you want to use shoulder, absolutely fine. I tend to do it in one of these Ziploc bags, so any sort of bag that you can seal up is perfect. And we'll get our lamb straight in there. And then we're going to add our marinating ingredients. And we're going to start off with the olive oil, good few glugs. I've got a teaspoon each of these, cumin powder, coriander powder, turmeric, smoked paprika, and that's a spicy smoked paprika. Just use the standard if you don't want the spice. I like that kick. Clove of garlic, crushed, and then I'm using a store-bought Harissa paste just to give it that extra North African feel. Love this stuff. If you want to make your own, but inexpensive and saves me doing the work. And I'm going to put in I'm going to put in a couple of those. That's it. Really does smell great. It's like really tomatoey, chili-like, all the things I love. And then lastly, some squeezes of lemon juice. I've just got one lemon here and squeeze that juice in there. I love North African food, something we eat quite a bit of actually. What's your favourite North African food? Let me know down in the comments. If it's something you fancy watching me cook, let me know and I will try my best to cook it for you. That's it. Seal that up and just give it all a good mix around. Make sure all of that lamb is nicely coated. Now, if you're short on time, half an hour. If you're not so short on time, ideally 2 to 3 hours. Let that marinate in the fridge. That gives me time to light the barbecue. I'll see you shortly when we'll skewer these up and get cooking. Our lamb is now nicely marinated and the barbecue is preheated to 180°C. I meant to say at the start, you don't have to cook this on a barbecue. You can cook this on doors in a griddle pan, in the oven, probably do it in the air fryer, whichever tickles your fancy. I appreciate not everyone has a barbecue. So you're going to definitely need though some skewers. We'll start with a lemon. So I like to put a lemon on there. Try not to pierce my fingers. And some red onion. So I've just basically put this into sort of wedges, if you like, and get that onto your skewer. Obviously, some of your lovely lamb. Smells great already. I can only imagine, I'm going to put a couple of pieces on there. I can only imagine what it's going to smell like when it's cooking. That's it. Just keep going through. Another piece of your lamb. I like to pack them up. Why not? If I'm going to have a lamb skewer, I'm going to have a lamb skewer. Guys, if you like lamb recipes, be sure to check out some of the other ones on the channel. There is another Moroccan lamb one I did, which is a shoulder of Moroccan lamb whole. Cooked that on the barbecue, the big green egg as well, and made it with a couscous, which I'm going to serve with this also today. There we go. And then finish that off with another piece of your lemon. And there we go. So I'll carry on, make up the rest of these. I'll see you in a second when we can start cooking. Okay, so that's made me 3 kebabs. However, I've really packed these out, bad boys. I've actually added some more meat to the first one that I showed you I did. So there's a lot of lamb on there. And just look at the colour of the lamb from taking on that lovely Moroccan spiced marinade. So let's get these cooking. Remember, 180°C or 356 Fahrenheit. And we're just going to lay those directly over the coals. Oh, I love that sound. And these are going to cook anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to keep turning them, but we want these to be nice and rare in the middle and lovely and golden and coloured on the outside. Okay, these have had about 3 minutes, so let's just flip them over. Yeah, we're starting to get some nice colour here. That's what we want. See what this last one's like. Perfect. And I've saved some of that marinade, obviously, so I'm just going to brush a little bit more on there, keep them nice and basted. Get some on that onion as well, why not? That's it. Don't want to keep this open too long. I don't want the temperature to rise on this barbecue. Cooking it nice and steady. That's it. We'll check on those again in another 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, they've had another 4 minutes, so we're up to our 8-minute mark. Let's give these a flip. Lovely, lovely charring. Look at that onion as well. Oh, that's it. And we're going to give that another 4 minutes. Okay, final check. Oh, wow. They look perfect to me. And that's what you want to do, is just judge it really by the colour. As long as you've got this on that 180, just go by colour. I can see there that the meat is still nice and juicy. Don't want this overdone. So I'm going to pull it out of the barbecue and we can plate it up, give it a try and see how we've done. And there we go. So let's make up our final dish. I said to you earlier, I've made up a really basic and simple couscous. I'll put the details down below in the description. And I've just run through some pistachios and a few sultanas. So let's get that onto the plate. Lovely, this makes a great starter or a main, to be fair. Serve that with a bit of green salad with this as well. That's it, get that on there nicely. And then obviously our skewers. Look at that. One for luck on the top. A little bit of fresh mint. And a glug of extra virgin olive oil. And there we have it. Moroccan spice lamb kebabs and a homemade couscous. Let's give this one a go. Start with this one. Just pull it off. I'll leave that there for the moment. I like to try a bit of the lamb first, just on its own. See how tender it is. Oh, wow. See how easy that just comes apart. Little squeeze of that charred lemon on there as well is absolutely delightful. It's succulent, it's smoky, and it's a little bit of North Africa in my very own garden. That's it from me for today, guys. I really do appreciate you watching. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please also like, share, and comment. If you try this, let me know. If you've got something you'd like me to cook, also let me know. For other barbecue recipes to get you through the summer, don't forget to check out my barbecue playlist. I'll put all of the details of today's Moroccan spiced lamb kebabs down below in the description as always. And all that's left for me to say is until next time, it's cooking good.